YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here. Who's excited? It's an early stream. How often do I give you all an early stream? Not often, because Air is a predictable family guy. Sorry, I have to turn the sound off on my phone. You might have heard me twice. Double the error. That's frightening. That is just downright frightening. Alright, so, yes, early stream tonight. My family, Mrs. Air has the kids. She's down seeing her family. Won't be back for probably about an hour and a half, at least. Which means we got some time to keep trying to finish the Ilario stream here. Because I don't know anything, but typically when it comes to early codes, I'm kind of thinking that hopefully I'll have access to the Vampire Coast this week sometime. Now I'm sure that it will not be out of embargo if I do. So I'm just letting you all know how this works. When you get a key for early access, there's usually an embargo involved with it. And that means that you can't actually show any content from it until a certain day. And that usually comes the week of release. But I want to get this done because when I do get a key, I really want to focus on the new content. Because my goal is before the DLC releases, I want to be able to show you all the campaign starts. What is challenging, what is fun, what is easy, what do I like, how does it feel, and then talk a little bit about multiplayer because I want you all to be able to make a decision on whether or not you want to pre-order it because I think there's a discount for pre-ordering. Anyway, welcome to everybody tonight. We have a crew already. We got the early crew, even though people aren't used to early streams, so talk about dedication. I could not ask for more fantastic viewers. Senshi Bat, welcome. Yes, it's good to see you. Landon LeBlond, welcome. Theo, Starman, Survivor X-Clone, Broken Sky, Wicked, Azcal, or Azkale, Ytrix, Kyler, what's going on? Sander, Stream Elements Bot, you're always welcome because I gave you permission to be here. Holy Pilgrim, what's going on, man? Ryan Schmidt, Sure Shuffle, welcome everybody. It's good to have you here. Touch Fluffy Tail, welcome. Starman saying how the units work. Yeah, I'll do my best to try and show you all everything I can, basically, before it launches. Not because I'm trying to spoil it, and if you don't want spoilage, then don't come watch. It's more so that I can hopefully help you all, again, make a purchasing decision.
Defender of the Everqueen.
Trying to move Prince Kai back here so we can retrain his army. Are you all excited for Vampire Coast? I'm freaking pumped. I need to spend this weekend, well, if I get access to it, I don't have to worry about it, but I need to go back and start looking at all of the battles that happened during the Everchosen and kind of refamiliarizing myself with everything that I should be expecting. Because I feel like that I need to get caught up and get ready for what's going to be a phenomenal DLC. My hopes are really high, so hopefully CA delivers, because if not, it's going to be a massive letdown. Massive letdown for me. I'm expecting good things because they've not given me any reason to expect anything different. Oh my goodness, it's the 40th skill point for Alarielle. The 40th skill point. What do we do with her? How do we finish off an epic tree here? I don't know that we get to face any undead. Or else I'd put Exorcism. That would be a clear favorite. We don't have eagles or chariots, and I don't plan to in her army, so that doesn't make much sense. Chaos Bane gives her a bonus versus large and extra melee attack when fighting Chaos Norse and Beastmen. Could be handy. Touch of the Everqueen, yeah. Isha's Blessing. It never hurts to have a lower miscast chance and more winds of magic. Doesn't feel like plus 15 is huge, but I mean, Isha's Blessing or Touch of Everqueen, Sword of Cain. She does need the Sword of Cain. It would be awesome to go get her the Sword of Cain right before the final battle. I think that's what we need to do. So right before the final battle, we go pick up the Sword of Cain and use it going into the final battle. We'll have like this this righteous but somewhat wicked Alarielle doing her thing in the final battle. Valor of Ages. Let's go. Doesn't help much. Second tier is kind of okay. Magic resistance, missile resistance. I don't think missiles are going to be a huge problem for Dominable. There's not like a charge bonus, otherwise I'd go with charge bonus. Damage walls could be really good if I ever remember to use it, like just pull that unit out of the army and go make a huge... In fact, I could use it right now to take Bleak Fortress. How about that? Huh? Let's see if it works. I need to wait till the next turn to get all my movement points, though.
Their soul is pure.
So yeah, hopefully you all are really excited. I am absolutely pumped. What? Nationwide is on my side in the chat and asking Air, do you have State Farm or Nationwide? I have neither. Sorry. I have neither. I'm insured by Bale directly. I'm self-insured by Bale.
Noble son of Ulthuan, you ask too much.
I do not. You won't listen to me. No. Thank you.
Destruction.
All right. Our noble's getting pretty tapped out here. Fritz TGD says, hey guys, hit that like button for Air. 80 watching and 10 likes. You guys do not have to hit a like button. If you do like it, though, it does help me if you make the small move there and push the like button. It helps me in the sense that if things get trending, YouTube is more likely to suggest it. We can get more people here. We can grow the community. And that, to me, is fantastic. I would love to grow the community. So, yes, if you like it. Veracity, what's going on? Mr. Gold Shield. Veracity. Yarokron says, hello from Bavaria. I'm sure I probably pronounced that wrong. Oh man, Bavaria is beautiful. I got to visit there last year. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Loved it. Fantastic food as well. And all the people I ran into, very accommodating. Very, very great place. Baron Ortega from England. Thanks for joining, man. Another country I've gotten to go to. One of the few outside the U.S. Another great country. I haven't visited anywhere outside the U.S. that I didn't like. Then again, I haven't visited many places. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Keelan Hood, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. He says don't go to Oktoberfest. Everybody is drunk. We were there right after Oktoberfest. I guess everybody was busy sobering up.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
I got to have a legit schnitzel. Oh crap, that was good. I'm sure it took years off my life with all the calories. I don't remember all the other Bavarian food I got to try. Oh, but it was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Ready.
Loved it. I could eat it every day, even though it would probably kill me. Let's see. We resettled here. I do want to do some recruiting here. I'm gonna get some tree men in an army. I think those come in handy. I have not been to Australia, Keelan. One day, it'd be nice. It'd be fun to take Mrs. Air and the family and go see Australia. That's quite a flight for me. Europe was enough of a flight to be annoying to me already because I guess I'm just tired in general of flying. But yeah, Australia would be a particularly long flight. Not that I don't want to see it, because I do. I very much do. People ask me if I've been to all these different places. In Germany, I got to see Cologne, because I went for Gamescom, Munich, and then I actually got to cross the border and go to, I'm trying to remember the name of the city I went to in Austria. I can't remember the name of the city I went to in Austria, but it was just across the border from Bavaria. It was very beautiful as well. Got to go to Oslo in Norway. Loved it. And I've been to London. And I've also been to Horsham with CA. And then I went up to another city, and I don't know exactly where it's located because I wasn't paying attention to the map, but it was Warrington. So those are the only places I've been outside the country. I haven't traveled a lot outside the country. I like traveling. I like seeing the places I get to go to. I don't like the process of traveling. Wondering whether I'm on the plane with crazy people or, you know, things are just crazy. Like, you all saw that plane crash yesterday, like the Indonesian air flight. I mean, just stuff like that. I don't like to travel. I know it's unlikely, but that's the part of travel that I don't like. The other parts of travel I very much enjoy. Which is actually getting to see the awesome places that you get to go to. It's the getting there that I don't much enjoy. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. What does CA look like, Air? Massive building or something else? No, I mean, it's just an office building. I think they have like a floor or two of an office building in Horsham. When Horsham was kind of a small village. Obviously, the UK is very different than where I live, but more of what I would be used to. Like it's more densely populated than where I live, but then again, almost everything is, right? Northwest Arkansas is not a densely populated area. Garo says, come on, Air, planes are safer than cars. Well, here's the good thing about a car for me. Granted, the people around me I have no control over, and they could be quite unsafe. But I get to control the car, and I know that I'm not going to kill myself or my family intentionally, and so that definitely makes me feel better. And where I live, driving is not terribly unsafe because it's not like crazy traffic. So, sure, I am more likely to be in a deadly auto accident. Don't disagree. The statistics are pretty clear on that, but yeah. I feel more in control would be the way to say it. More in control.
Behold my power.
I felt safe the whole time I was in Germany, though. It was nice. Oslo and Norway also felt very safe. I didn't feel scared in London, but it had a little more big city grit, where when you're a small town boy like me, you're a little worried about being in the big city. Kind of like I would be if I was in the States in a big city. Horsham was completely different, on the other hand.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Norway, yeah, and the other ones definitely, like, just had a really safe, and again, this is just me saying a feel. It's not like I actually spent any time there and know what I'm talking about. I just, I felt completely at ease in Norway and Germany, even though I didn't know the native language. Like, people were so fluent in English and so kind and helpful. It was like, not for a second did I ever feel like I was in a bad spot or something. I wish I could say the same, but we don't exactly have a lot of folks who can speak those languages back where I live. Pretty crazy to go to a foreign country, and a lot of the people there can actually speak your language better than what you're used to at home. I was impressed. I was extremely impressed with both the Scandinavians and the Germans in terms of how well they learn English in school. Like, it was impressive. Like, just downright impressive. And there may be other countries that do the same, but I mean, it was impressive. Sinister, what's going on, man? Senshi Bat, thanks for the $1. It is good to have you here tonight. Appreciate you, Senshi. Always loving the comments, man. I think you, like, if I had like awards to give out, I would be giving you the most unique comments award for sure. Keelan says, can you tell me any places I have to visit when I visit the USA? I mean, you're going to need a lot of people to help you answer that question, because there's, like, the US, if you're coming from Europe, it would be more like so each state is its own country, and that kind of still holds true in the U.S. At least that's the way it kind of was meant to be. The U.S. has become more centrally run than it originally was. But all of the states are very different. And so while you don't get like language differences per se between states, other than maybe some accent, there's so many different sites and like sceneries and just, I don't know. So you'd have to talk to a lot of people. You'd have to talk to a lot of people. It depends on where you're going in the States.
Maiden of the Ever Queen.
Yeah, since you bat, this would not be a good time of year to go out in the woods wearing a deer costume. You probably wouldn't come back alive. I would love to go see more abroad as well. It's expensive and takes a long time. It would be really neat. It would be really neat to get to go see more abroad. I enjoyed it. I really did. I'm not taking a peace treaty off that filth rat. What was I about to do there? You guys got me so sentimental about all these places I want to see that I almost made a peace treaty with trash. Good grief. Pyrrhic Strategos, what's going on, man? What is going on? Military access. I don't know why you need military access, so no. I know I'm not going to be able to say the name right, but I'm going to say Miko. Miko says don't go to Poland. I actually have a good friend in Poland. She was an exchange student here where I went to high school. And we actually got to go to senior prom together. It was a whole lot of fun. She's got a family and everything, and she was mad at me whenever I came to Germany. She's like, oh, Warsaw's not that much further. And I'm like, well, you know, matter of opinion, it's quite a ways further. It wasn't just around the corner. I do wish that I could have gotten to go see your family. She was always trying to teach me stuff about Poland, which I'm sure I've forgotten it all. Keelan says, is there a reason I don't stream on Twitch? Not really, other than the fact that I just started streaming on YouTube, and this is where all of my traffic is. It's where all my viewers are. I am probably going to give Twitch streaming a try sometime in the near future. I would let you all know if I was, because I know people on here have like had a channel membership and stuff too, where they're supporting the channel. So yeah. I would like to try Twitch just because it's a better place for game streamers in terms of streaming. I don't like their video on demand system, but I could always put the uploads onto YouTube, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. So yeah, I do want to try Twitch streaming.
The greater good. We fight for the greater good.
I do want to try it.
Warden of They may have refuge.
I'm gonna wait a turn until I can put that lore master back into my army, and I think since we have it sieged that they won't be able to repair the breaches in their walls. Probably a waste of a turn.
Behold, elven beauty.
The greater good.
But I'm gonna go ahead and do it that way. Regina, thank you for joining. Yes, Arkansas. I call it Arkansas. You know, because there's a lot of barbecue, coleslaw.
We're under siege.
There's a lot of different things. You can have fun with it. I'm an Okie by birth and upbringing, so although Arkansas has become my adopted home, I'm definitely an Okie when it comes right down to it. I'm only an adopted Arkie. Sinister, you're making me want to go bird hunting, man. I spend way too much time in the office. I got to get out of the office this last weekend and get outside with Mrs. Air. Oh my goodness, it was nice. Like, it was so nice. It had been so long since I've gotten outside and spent some time outside. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. Beautiful time of year right now. We've had some rain.
Nature's light.
The leaves are changing. It's cool, but it's not cold. You don't have all the bugs and undergrowth right now, so I mean, it is really,
The
really
greater
nice
good.
time. Kyrie says, "Air, looks like the time to finish the campaign is close because Vampire Coast is coming." Indeed it is.
Yes.
Indeed
This
it is. That's
world
why I'm
needs
streaming
us.
tonight. I'm going to be trying hard to get this done this week. One thing baffling about the U.S. is that some states are literally square. Yeah, it's because they got... I think it's because like a lot of the western states got picked up in probably the Louisiana Purchase or in a war with Mexico. And so you took on this huge swath of land. And whereas the original states, like a lot of times the borders where you would separate them was just like a river or something else like that. So that's where you get all those different shapes. Out west, obviously, there's a lot fewer rivers as well because things are a lot drier and you have all the mountain ranges. At some point, they probably just picked like a latitude or a longitude and just made a line. I'm assuming that's probably how or why it went down. Hey, didn't we successfully damage the walls? There it is. Wow, he got busy on this side of the walls over here. Okay. I wish that all those breaches hadn't necessarily been in the exact same spot. I've been to Washington and Oregon, but not west of the mountains. I've only been out on the eastern part of the state. I landed in Pasco and had to drive over to Hermiston and spend some time at a distribution facility in Hermiston. Can't say it left the greatest of impressions on me, but I'm also quite aware that that's... you know, that there's a whole other side of those states. Not to say that there weren't cool things about that part of the state, but it's not like the emerald-colored Washington or Oregon that you think of from like a more stereotypical standpoint. King Yat Yao, thank you for the £48. Really appreciate your support. He says, was baking garlic bread and your stream popped up. A good day indeed. And man, I like garlic bread. I wish you could email food. That'd be fun. King Yat Yao, thank you so much for the support, man. Thank you for being here tonight. Hope you got some good garlic bread. Miko says, are you a fan of New York? I met a girl from there. She wasn't a big fan. She liked Poland, though. That's why I don't trust her. Poland was probably... I don't know what Poland's like because I've never been there, but I know it's by land a fairly decent-sized country. And I'm assuming that it probably wasn't as like cram-packed in some places as New York. Maybe that's why she liked... I don't know. Maybe she was from the countryside in New York and went to the city in Poland and liked it. I have no idea.
Alarielle the Everqueen.
I don't like things that are too busy. I've never been to New York, so I can't give an opinion on it. I've not ever been to New York, the city or the state. Wicked says, really appreciate you letting me grow your Discord. It's respectful, vibrant community, and I've made amazing friends there. Join the Discord. Wicked is correct. If you have not joined the Discord, I highly recommend it. It is a fantastic place. I jump in there, not as often as I should, but I do get in there. I went in there quite a few times today, chatting with people. I try and keep up, and that's where I'll be making announcements, and I also jump in there from time to time to get people to come play games. So make sure you join the Discord. I definitely agree with the sentiment there. It is fantastic. Oh, sorry, folks. I gotta pause it real quick and just take an accounting of what's going on here, just real quickly. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try and not get too blobbed up, though that may be a bit challenging in these siege environments. Let's bring Alarielle and our dragon in and come wreck the Dark Sorceress. And we'll get our cavalry ready to make a run through here as well.
Ready. Going. It shall be.
Swordmaster of Hoeth, we away!
Wow, we got wrecked by that chill wind. But I think that's going to be the last chill wind that we feel from that Dark Sorceress. We've pushed back the defenders in most of these places. Let's get Alarielle and let's Arcane Unforge. Make that Sorceress be dead. What's it play? Probably a bit overkill there. Let's bring the cavalry up and chase down these skirmishers. And let's bring another Swordmaster through. We ripped our way through that Blackguard pretty quickly. Let's bring the sisters in. So we can take out these Corsairs. I'm gonna head up here and see if we can drop these dark shards. And just to try and keep these folks up here busy, I'll probably, if I need to, I can drop a banishment on them. Alright, let's push up this way. Here we go. Let's get that banishment set. Keep these guys busy back here. Be gone! We are concerned not with the Death Hag, so we're going to push on through these Blackguard Corsairs. And let's bring our sisters up. There's an approaching Blackguard, or no, it's not a Blackguard, it's a Blackguard Corsair. So they're of little concern to me, actually. King Yat Yao, thanks for another pound. Appreciate it, man. Johan, thanks for joining. I will be able to pay more attention to the chat here just briefly. I'm working my way through this battle, so I'm a little bit... I would have a difficult time paying as much attention to the chat as I would like to right now. Say it that way. Dragon, can you come over here and help finish those Blackguard Corsairs, please? Alarielle is... Ooh, never mind, never mind. Dragon, this way, please. And I'm going to need one of my cavalry units to pull through. Alright, Dragon, take a position right about here. We're going to breath attack this. Put some healing down here. And let's get in here and help Alarielle. Okay, let's run down these skirmishers. And should be able to rout what's left of this rabble. What are we getting hit by over here? Oh, some regrouped skirmishers. Alright, guys, I don't think a few Blackguard Corsairs are worthy of our attention, so let's just pull through that mess. Let's push on up with the sisters. Alright. So the remnants of skirmishers. I can't believe they haven't chain routed at this point. I mean, the power bar is pretty low.
Dragon Princes!
Dragon Princes. Let's bring the Handmaiden over here too. Oh, never mind. Too late. Alarielle took a bit of a beating in that fight, but hey, she's a tough gal. She can do it. Use the sisters? Yeah, I know. I'm disappointing you there, Regina. I didn't use the sisters enough. Bulk Temp, it's good to see you, man. I'm loving that gold badge next to your name. Thank you for being in chat. Welcome to the Gold Shield Club. Not even Air has that honor yet. Not even Air.
We are triumphant.
I haven't subscribed to myself long enough.
Claim it all.
We shall occupy the Bleak Fortress. I need to head back north and clear out what's left of the Skaven. I promised a viewer who donated a lot that I would not completely destroy the Skaven, but I will clear them out of my lands. I can't tolerate too many rats in my lands. Nicola, if I could give you a gold shield, I would, man. That's something YouTube needs to fix, actually. I'll send them some feedback on that. They need to let me decide who gets what. Like, make special shields for moderators or whatever. Like, just, you know, like if I want to give someone a gold shield, I can give someone a gold shield. But no, they don't give me enough options. They do not give me enough options. Unfortunately. Get some different buildings here where we can do some recruiting from down here, because we are definitely hurting for recruiting buildings. Ryan says, I like Skaven, they're fun to kill. And the Crone Hellebron campaign I've been playing for fun the last couple days. The Skaven are fantastic sources for the slave market that the Dark Elves have to run for their economy, because there's just so many Skaven that you can make sure that you're constantly set. So Teclis's army is a little bit weak, but Regina's army here is just about field ready. We've got the sorcerer, or we've got the mage, we've got the handmaiden. What are we missing? Are we missing 2 sisters here, Regina? I think we're missing 2 sisters, right?
Your instructions. In defense of Ulthuan.
I think we're just missing the 2 sisters.
We march on, entering the city. I serve the Phoenix
Okay,
King.
yeah, she says that that's correct. I don't have the sisters, but just for the sake of these Skaven that are coming at me, I'm going to recruit these 2 Regiment of Renowned Archers. I think Regina will probably be okay for that being a temporary substitute.
Yes.
Temporary substitute, Regina. I can recruit sisters in this province,
Lady
actually.
of the Phoenix Court.
But I can't because of the stance I'm in. Alright. Alright, so what all else do we need? Ah, crap, they took Laxalon. I wanted that because of all the resource currency, or the ritual currency. We've got a Skaven rebellion here that's a bit problematic, but we need to retrain this army. The Wildern Sea Guard with shields are good, and I'd like to keep them. Illyrian Reaver is going to be near useless to me. I'd rather have Phoenix in this army than Eagles. Four turns for a Flamespire Phoenix. It's not bad. I could have, if I wait 6 turns, I mean, the Frostheart Phoenix is nice. Let's go Flamespire, just for the sake of right now. And that'll get that army moving back towards the condition that it should be in.
By the White Tower, the winds
Get our
high.
mage over here to support. Man, it is so good to be streaming with y'all. Have I said that tonight? Because it is. It's fantastic to be streaming with you tonight. You know what? Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Alarielle the
My work
Everqueen.
situation is much better, which helps. But even with work being nice, I hope you all know, like, I really enjoy getting to come home at the end of the day and make content for you. It's fun. It is really a highlight. And one that I really enjoy.
We will endure.
This isn't tier 5 yet, so I'm not going to be able to get a hold of Phoenix Guard here, but I can at least start getting some Sistas. Woo! 8 turns. Yikes, because of those Phoenix that I'm recruiting. Well, we can start recruiting some Frostheart Phoenix into this army. That can't hurt. And we definitely need some sisters. Alright. So at least we're rebuilding our armies.
We stand ready for action.
We can recruit pretty much whatever we want into this army. I kind of want to drop one Swordmaster.
Ready.
Dump in 2 Phoenix Guard. We got the Tree Men. Let's put some Tree Kin in this army just to kind of vary it up. And we're going to need some Sisters in that army as well.
Defender of the Ever Queen.
And we need to get over here and wreck these rebels who have gotten quite testy. Luke Wilson, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, and thank you for being here tonight. Regina says it's fantastic to be watching. Cheers. Thank you, Regina. Thanks for being here, too. Bulk Temp says, Air, any updates for the upcoming DLC? You know, if I do know updates, which I don't, I can't tell you all because I would be under an embargo anyway, but I don't because I haven't received anything yet. The way things typically work, I'm expecting that I will probably get access to the DLC sometime this week, though the embargo for a DLC, now there has been exceptions where they let me put out content over a week early or around a week early, but typically the embargo comes like 3 days before the release of the actual DLC, meaning I will probably have access to play it this week, but I may not be able to show you all until next week. Again, none of this is certain, so don't people be saying, oh, Air said that. No, this is me guessing as to what might happen. Guessing. All right, Regina, we got to put your army to the test. Are you up to it to take out some rats? And I think the army's going to be tired, unfortunately, as well. Nicola says, give me some meat recipes from your region. Nicola, I think what you need to get from here that would be different to Serbia is you've got to, like, do you have any good, I'll look for you in the chat. Tell me, is there any good, like, hardwood in, and no, don't take that the wrong way, folks, and that's going to be a joke. You know what I mean? Like, good hardwood for charcoal in Serbia? If so, if you could get a hold of that, you could probably get you some recipes online for some of the pit barbecue that people do here, and that's what's the really good stuff. That's what the good stuff is. And Sinister could probably hook you up with some ideas on that too. Yeah, I know. Henry was the first one to jump on. I knew that I set myself up for it with that comment, but... So like here in the States, you can have hickory, you can use, what do you call it? What's the other good one? Mesquite is a good hardwood for charcoal kind of stuff. Oh man, it's fantastic. There's probably others too that I'm just not able to speak to at the moment. We're going to use the Sisters to nuke those warp lightning cannons, because those are going to take a toll on us very, very quickly. I'm literally going to just take all this fodder from the garrison, and it's going to make up one of my flanks. Just like random fodder. Yeah, apple and cherry wood is what Veracity's saying to you. That makes sense. Both of those are hardwoods. Man, we need to have like a giant Heir of Carthage community cookout. Everybody comes. I don't know how this is ever going to be possible money-wise, but everybody comes and you have to bring a food from where you live. That's what we're going to do. That's like my ultimate dream of getting to interact with the fans, is that we have like a giant Heir of Carthage cookout.
Princess of Alquan.
All right, Regina. It's time for you to own some Skaven. Okay, Nicola says they have... Oh, man, I've seen those clay ovens on TV, Nicola. Those look fantastic, man. It says they use plum and pear trees.
Princess of Alquan.
That makes sense. Nicola, you could be the first one in Serbia to open an American Southern barbecue.
Advancing. At once.
Start you a business. Make a ton of money.
Weapons ready.
Ouch, that hurts. That really does not feel pleasant. Oh, I'm gonna wait with this wind blast. Okay, alright. Army of Regina. Engage the rat filth enemies. Alright, hold on. Let's slow-mo it here. Let's kind of make sure we don't get too crazy with all of our heroes. Let's kind of keep our heroes back here. I've told everything else to engage. The rat filth. Rat ogres. Wasn't there a hell pit abomination somewhere? Oh, let's take out all the death globe bombardiers. I'm just using this stuff over here. And let's kill us some Skaven infantry. Yeah, right here is our opportunity. No, hold on. Got to overcast. There we go. That ought to be a pretty devastating hit. Oh yeah, that was good. That was pretty decent. How about a Comet of Kazandora right here on top of all that? Okay, infantry line is getting absolutely shredded. This whole White Lion pick isn't working out for us. I've never seen Skaven infantry be successful versus anything, but then again, we have White Lions. And this Skaven summon back here is kind of a joke, but it's also annoying. Oh wow, I think we're kind of getting wrecked, honestly, folks. And that would have been a way better Comet of Kazandora over there. But that was decent, I'll take it. Let's see if we can get our mage to work here with the chariot. And can we start sniping that Hell Pit Abomination? How are our Treekin getting so owned here? Let's own the Hell Pit Abomination because that thing's causing way too much damage. I don't think Regina's going to appreciate my use of her army in the first outing. I clearly don't know what I'm doing with it. Alright, I'm trying to take out the Hell Pit Abomination. That will help slow things down here. I've still got my Phoenix back there. Let's get a hold of these Deathblow Bombardiers with our... Oh! I hate how Skaven artillery just continues to fire, like even though I have 2 Phoenix units attacking it. It's a little bit ridiculous. And all of my units are just straight up routing. Great. That's exactly what I wanted. How did they know? I may have to replay this and play in a more elfly style here, using my archers to their fullest. We still haven't gotten rid of the Hell Pit Abomination? Come on! How many high elf archers does it take to kill a Hell Pit Abomination instantly? Yeah, we're dead here. Let's concede defeat and replay this. Because that's not going to work. I did not play this properly. I was really surprised how quickly my army lost its leadership there. I didn't expect that. Because typically the Skaven infantry is such dog crap that you don't lose your leadership. But I think the combination of Hell Pit Abomination and just large numbers of Skaven blew my leadership apart there. Way faster than I would have ever predicted. And I cannot let Regina down like that on my first outing with her army, so yeah, not gonna let that happen. Put the Treekin out in front, move the lions to the flank. Treekin are meh. I feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong, White Lions, I'm not a big fan of them. But I feel like that the Skaven infantry we're up against here isn't anything special unless the AI has, and I know they have some buffs from the difficulty, but unless the AI has some really big buffs, you know what else we can do? We can bring Teclis down here to back her up. Don't be letting the Skaven get off easy here. Was I supposed to have tree men, Regina? Okay, she's saying that there were supposed to be tree... Wow, the Skaven brought up a second army as well. I brought the heat, and they brought the heat. No, I don't have any tree men. Was there supposed to be 2 tree men, Regina? Because I can make that change. We could throw a couple of those treekin into Teclis's army.
Ready. My powers are yours.
It shall be done.
Okay, she says there is supposed to be tree men. And honestly, the tree men would have been helpful. They're quite helpful.
The Kadai watch over us.
Let's fight the battle. I find the tree kin to actually be pretty useful. You just gotta make sure you have them in the right scenario. I threw him headlong into a Hell Pit Abomination and Storm Vermin. So, not exactly the ideal place for him. Or if you have enough infantry fodder for them to kind of work with, they last even longer. I am going to deploy a little further back so we can get our reinforcements put together. The Skaven are also going to have reinforcements. But I also wonder if we can lure, like, bait some Skaven out with the Phoenix and these Vanguard deploy archers. I'm going to try it, see if we can bait out some of their units and try and isolate them to kill them with sisters. I'm going to kind of put these spearmen with the treekin to add some substance there, and I'm going to put the lions on the flanks as Regina asked. Put them right there. King Yat Yao, thank you so much for the £9. He says, my oven just dinged the moment you lost. Here's enough money to buy your own garlic bread. It's the best I can do. Thank you so much. And then Miko, thank you so much for the 10. He says, how are you with horror movies? I don't watch a lot of horror movies. And sorry, I don't know how to say the whole name. You can tell me, if you want to tell me in the chat how to pronounce your name properly, I would be happy to try and do it for you. I'm just saying Miko to try and go short. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate it. I don't watch a lot of horror movies. Which ones do you like? What are you into? I mean, you're asking, so I'm assuming you like the horror movies. Maybe you don't. But thank you for the support, folks. Really appreciate it. And now I'm going to get into a battle here. Holy, what in the world? Alright, well hold on. Now I got to pause the battle real quick because it just done blown up over here. Holy cow, David Owen with the 50 Aussie bucks says, hey Air, been a while since I caught a live stream. Been traveling overseas for a lot of work. Couldn't get on. Best wishes for you and all your family in the coming holiday season in case I don't see you before Christmas. David, holy crap, man. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. Folks, can you please help me appreciate David in the chat? I'm going to drop some Bloodmans out there for him myself. Thank you so much, David, for the support. And then we've got Kai Wilcoxon jumping in here with the 20 pounds. Thank you, Kai, for the 20 pounds. Holy cow. Great to catch a stream. Thank you for going early so Europe can join. Best community on YouTube, no question. Hey, everybody, and thanks, Air. Kai, thank you so much for the support. He also threw in a second one here. The 2 pound says, love my new gold badge, too. I like the gold badge also, man. It looks good on you. Looks good on you. Thank you all for the support. Holy crap. You guys are unloading on me this evening. Thank you so much. I don't get a lot of chances to stream earlier for the folks in Europe, or else I would be happy to. The only day I can do it on a normal basis would be Saturday. And Saturday, you know, it's like a day with my family too, so that one's kind of difficult. But I'm happy to do it. And today, Mrs. Air, like I said, had been out visiting her family, so she was not close by. She's not going to be back for a while. And I was like, hey, I should get home and stream early for the people who could use it. I know it's still not early in Europe, but it was more Europe-friendly than some of my previous streams, huh? And if you guys are saying the community is the best, which I agree, But I'm not saying that because of me. I'm saying that because of you all. So I would agree that I think it's the best community out there, hands down. I can't withdraw these. Well, bring them up to the front so we can get rid of them. Look at them summoning Skaven right here. And how do you expect that to work? I'm just gonna tree clobber these clan rats. Alright, let's hit play. And let's see, what kind of target? Ooh, rat ogres. That's actually a bit of a dangerous target here. And there's a doom wheel. Yeah, this is a bit dangerous. I'll take a bit of a risk here though. See if we can lure out these rat ogres.
Onward!
If we could lure the rat ogres into a chase, that would be pretty nice actually. And I attack them, so the Skaven technically don't have to come attack me. I want to try and force the issue though. They've got their cannons up here in the woods, which I'm actually kind of okay with because they're not likely to cause too much damage to me. What I'll do is take all these beat up units. Oh, the problem is I can't tell which ones are garrison. Anyway, all these beat up units, I'm going to play most of them as fodder and use them to see if I can lure the Skaven into some unfortunate situations for themselves. Alright, we're getting some damage done on these rat ogres. I'm okay with that. Oh, we got a doom wheel coming out. If we can take out that doom wheel, that'd be a big win. Holy crap, we got lots of rats coming out of the woods. They are pouring out of the woods. Look at them putting summons back here on my throwaway units. That's hilarious. Nice use of your summons, by the way. Let's get my treekin back in line. Folks, we got rats pouring out of the woods. Let's get... Sorry, I'm distracted with too many things going on here. Let's get the rest of my troops up here. Get all of my swordmasters, techless, and the life mage. The life mage actually be really handy in this fight. Let's get them up there. And then we've got a couple of archers back here that we should probably make sure all that ends up over here. I think we've got everything headed in the right direction. Oh, did I give these units? Yeah, okay. I was like, crap, did I give them a movement order? Run, baby, run. Run from them rats. The rats are relatively quick units, so this is not what I want. But at least we have a distractionary force going here. Let's see if we can... What we want to do here is start luring units up into the range of the sisters. Yeah, just keep them running, keep them running, keep them out. Okay, let's get group one and let's kind of reposition. Let's back up just a hair to where we can maximize the open space between the woods and everything here.
Swordmaster of Hoer,
Onward!
Master of the White Tower.
Run, baby, run. Let's see if we can use these guys to just bottle up some of the Skaven into a kill zone. These freaking Skaven summons are distracting my sisters from the task at hand, and I'm not happy about it. Leave me alone. My sisters have a job to do here, and it involves nuking your most important units on the battlefield. Like that warlord appears to be a good target. So let's do that. Actually, it looks like I chose the Hell Pit Abomination. Oh boy, we got issues coming here. That warlord's swinging down our flank. Let's move some spearmen this way. I'm going to put my treekin up here, see if we can let him tank a little.
One mage, devoted servant.
Alright, I gotta think how I want to play this here. You'll give me just a second. I definitely want to countercharge these storm vermin. And let's see if we can bog down the warlord. And bring group 4 over. See if we can take out that warlord in a pretty big hurry. Alright, let's hit play. can stop that Hell Pit Abomination. Just a distractionary move there. Holy crap, it gets so hard to actually... And that's actually going to be a really annoying summons for a couple of reasons. One, it's going to get in the way of my sisters again. And two, because it's going to prevent me from falling back the way that I want to. Crap, these units over here need to keep falling back. Can we get some throwaway units to come up here and get my archers out of that alive? Alright, these Censer Bearers, I want them to fight my Swordmasters because that'll be a poor fight for them. And it looks like we're going to give the Hell Pit Abomination business. So I'm pretty happy about that. I can only... Oh, that's regrowth, my bad. Let's keep these Treekin alive. It's going to be important. Give me just a second and I'll put it back on to a normal speed. I need the Pure Main Company to make an intercept out here. And I'm going to need some Swordmasters to come support. Let's get this unit of Clan Rats off me. Let's send some infantry up. Wow, I still lost that Treeman. What is it? I don't understand how they're losing their leadership so easily. Like, I've seen Treemen be so tanky so many times, and they're just losing their leadership real easy here. That's frustrating. Maybe I need to see if there's some buffs down the upgrade trees that we can give here. Alright, I've got my sisters regrouped back here in the back now. I really want to kill these skirmishers up here. I think the enemy warlord's about to die. Really, we're losing to storm vermin. I got the charge with these white lions, and we're losing to storm vermin. It's incredible. Let's throw this extra spearman into here. The Hell Pit Abomination's almost gone thanks to our Frost Hearts. And the Treemen did a good job of absorbing the initial charge, at least. Even though that was not an ideal situation for me. Now we've just got the problem of all of these Death Globe units everywhere. So let's bring the sisters up and get ready to nuke them from a distance. I'm gonna have to hit play because I like playing because I can control things, but I also like get irritated because it's too.
Orders, maintaining order.
Take that thing down.
Princess of Altuan.
Let's get Regina over here as well.
My power is yours.
Sisters, your target is the Death Globes. And we should be able to get rid of those relatively quick. Let's move up here and get rid of some more of them. Alright, we're gonna get rid of these Death Globe Bombardiers. Send a few reinforcements over here. And let's swing into this fight. Let's bring my leaders back around. Alright, now the sisters are getting some work done. Wow, really? Swordmasters lose to Storm Vermin with halberds. In what universe? What universe? Look at the stats there. Look at the stats there. What universe do they win that fight in?
Awaiting orders.
Death to all!
My power is yours.
Draw back!
For Avalon!
Scython, hear me.
Swordmaster of Hoenn!
This is still a bit of a cluster crap here.
Pull back!
I still refuse to believe that there is any feasible way
Going!
that Storm Vermin with halberds fared that well
Ariel!
against Swordmasters of Hoeth.
Orders.
The AI just got a gift right there.
Yes.
Enjoy your gift.
Serve the king!
You won't get any more.
Pull back! We go! Yes!
Pull back!
Get rid of the rat ogres. Let's get rid of these clan rats real quick.
Draw back!
Winds of magic rise! My power is yours! Scython, hear me!
Fear my words!
Alright, we've got a bit of a healing ball over here that could come in handy. Get rid of these clan rats. Let's push up.
Go then. To
Another
battle.
Deathblow Bombardier, and those cannons are really starting to hurt.
It shall be done!
Asser forward!
Bring up some help over here. Sisters should be able to handle this melee fight. Unless the AI gets more stupid cheating. The power bar is clearly in our favor, but it's taking a long time to actually get a complete chain route.
Move one mage.
Let's get a hit over here. And see if we can finish this off. There we go. That's gonna get rid of the vermin. That's gonna be the end of the vermin. We did it. It weren't pretty, but Air got it done. It weren't pretty, but we got it done. Yeah, Regina's right. Kai, we're rebuilding your army. If you have requests for your army, please let me know, and I will build it the way you like. Kyrie says, a better late game army against Skaven would be Smash and Bash army, 6 groups of Phoenix Guard, everything else. Yeah, Dragon, yeah, exactly. My armies aren't I like just kind of building up these armies, and obviously one of these is for Regina here too, which is a fun army to be honest, because it's different.
Asser rejoice.
I don't use this type of army all the time. There we go. Bilefitch and Hallscurry
Hold the captives.
have been defeated. I knew we could. I'm gonna try for an American moment. You guys are dang awesome. Thanks, Kai. You're awesome too.
Protector of Ultron. Ready to serve.
Gina's army still needs to heal
High
quite a bit.
Lord
Both these
Master
armies
of
do.
Health.
There are going to be a lot of Skaven to deal with. I think we may have picked this fight just a little bit early.
I control this garrison.
Why are we at war with the Lizardmen? I don't remember declaring war on the Lizardmen. Huh. Does anybody remember how the war with the Lizardmen got kicked off? The ritual. Yeah, that was it. That's right. I think that was it. I don't want to be at war with the Lizardmen. There's no reason for it. In fact, I could use their help against the Skaven, and so it's a little bit frustrating. Where's Reptile King when I want to gripe about some lizards that aren't being really intelligent here?
Phoenix Court.
They're demonstrating their walnut-sized brains.
Lethal grace given form.
There's Reptile King. Good. He's here while I was insulting his lizards. I didn't want him to not be around while I'm insulting the lizards. Alright. Just as long as I know Reptile King's here to hear my my reptile
You
insults.
shall march. My loyal subjects. High Priestess.
Reptile, why don't you tell Mazdamundi to get in line, you know? There's a whole bunch of people who want me dead, and one of them doesn't need to be him. Really? Look at this. We're so tough! We're rebels, we took our city back, and now we're gonna run away when you come attack us.
I second this.
Yeah.
To war.
Get back here, you cowards.
Going forth.
Come fight. Wait, the 8-ball speaks German? It said 9.
What would you have of me?
That is one heck of an 8-ball, folks. Let's see. Kai, was there something you wanted me to do with your army? Oh, Reptile King still thinks his lizards are smart. Whatever. Why in the world would Mazdamundi be at war with me? It's gotta be one of these rituals that did it. Because there's no point in him being at war with me right now. Because it brings Tyrion and all of my armies with me. And like, so, I mean, it just puts him in a terrible position. In terms of, like, I mean, he's lucky that I started an unnecessary war with Clan Pestilence. Well, I say it's an unnecessary war. It's Clan Pestilence. It's a necessary war. I take that back. I take that back. Every war with Clan Pestilence is a necessary war. It'd be expensive, but it wouldn't hurt to build up my defenses here when we get to a final ritual. Or here. Kind of makes sense, actually. Broken lands. Not a lot I can do here, but... Clawed Coast. Not going to hurt to have some extra defenses wherever we can. Kyrie says I should try and confederate with Tyrion. Not gonna happen. He won't do it.
I am the heir.
We've tried it over and over and over again. Yeah, I have a 373 relationship. Not gonna happen. Like, they won't do it. The only way that's gonna happen is if I put a mod on here. Refuses to confederate.
Order must be maintained.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Did they injure my... That's why I don't take the units out of my army very often. They injured my lore master. They better not have, like, straight up assassinated. I think they did. I think my lore master got assassinated.
Chosen of the
Huh?
gods.
You
No.
seek illumination
Okay.
in search
Never mind.
of truth.
I'm good.
They are
I'm
under
good.
my protection.
I hear the Gaddafi.
I want to get yourself out of there, mage.
The winds.
Porta Pig, thank you so much for the 15. Says, sup, Air? Hope you had a great weekend. I did. And sorry it's not much. What do you mean it's not much? Can you all please help me appreciate Porta Pig? The idea that giving me $15 is not much is ridiculous. That's a lot. Thank you. Appreciate the support, and it is fantastic to have you here, Porta Pig. Dude, you don't need to give me anything for the rest of your life. All the support you give me. Thank you so much. There's a mod that makes the AI accept whatever offer you propose as long as you give them a trade agreement and a little gold. Yeah, it sounds like that's what I would need. Thank you so much, Porta Pig. Thanks for being back again tonight. Spectacular to have you here. How was your weekend?
They're so
I hope you had a good weekend. Enjoyable. Power drain. I don't think we need light of battle. Last blessing. Sure. Reptile King throwing lizards out there. It's a nice gold shield, by the way, Reptile King. Prince on a Star Dragon, 5 sisters, 3 sword masters, 2 dragon princes, 3 phoenix guard, 2 treekin. Treekin or tree men? I got that wrong once before. 1 eagle claw, mage of life. Alright, I gotta go get Kai's army straight, so I'm gonna leave that sitting right here in his comment. Porta Pig says, great, just working out. Found to have a nice young lady in college that might give me a chance to date her. Good luck, man. Good luck. Alright. First of all, I want these rat scum out of my land.
ever onward.
Yeah, that's right. I don't want you here. Imagine that.
Truth seeker.
Can we assassinate this rat? Not real likely. Assassinating an
Seek
assassin.
elimination. Earth protects them.
Okay. Alright, Kai. Alright, I've got Kai's army set up right there. Alright, so Kai wants... Alright, well he's on a Star Dragon, so I think he's good. We need 5 sisters. We've got 2. Alright, oh, wait, hang on. There, that's enough sisters. Or wait a minute, hang on. Yeah, so there's the sisters. What did he want? So 3 sword masters, we got it. 3 phoenix guards. I need 2 more phoenix guard. Or whoops. Am I about to be able to recruit phoenix guard here? No, not anytime soon. Okay, so
Defender of the Ever Queen.
let's go back in here. I need 2 more phoenix guard. 2 dragon princes. That's gonna take a while to recruit. Kai, your army's gonna be stuck for a little while, man. If by a little while I mean a pretty long while. There's the 2 dragon princes. 3 phoenix guard. 1 eagle claw, 1 life mage. I need the tree kin. Let's see. This is gonna take so long to recruit because we don't have the right stuff for it here. We need a tree man, a couple tree kin, eagle claw. I'm gonna have to get the leader straight for you, Kai, but right now you got Porta Pigs heroes in your army, and they're pretty good heroes if you want to switch it up a little and just keep them. It's up to you. If not, I will find Porta Pigs heroes a new army or give him his own army, one of the two. May bring him back here to help defend Ulthuan. Alright, here we go.
I'm ready.
Can you guys please quit running and just die?
The Asa need me.
I don't feel like fighting this one because I want to actually get through some turns.
A noble victory.
So I'm going to give them more than they deserve there
Protect
in terms of damage
Ulthuan.
done, and I'm going to go back and take my city back from them because they're dirtbags. Alright, he says love Porta Pig, keep him there. Can Wicked get an army of Skaven slaves and lightning cannons? Well, possibly on another campaign. We could kill an army of Skaven slaves and warp lightning cannons, possibly.
Do you require?
That I might be able to do.
For honor. Smash it to ruins.
Champion of Isha.
Okay, let's see here. Oh my goodness, we've got so many units. Prince Valen levels up as well. I know that will be a useful skill to have. Princess Aurelian. Loose. Regina says I can make you a mod that lets you recruit Skaven slaves and warp lightning cannons. That'd be pretty ridiculous. Eggplant, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. What are we up against now? Freaking reptiles. Look at this. Mazda Mundi and his spam. Leave it to reptiles to come in spamming like this. Alright, folks. Let's get rid of some lizards. Reptile says, this is what I get for insulting your boys? I'm not about to get anything other than a whole lot of, you know, nice pelts. If we need any new, like, quivers or boots or, you know, just any old stuff, we're going to be in good shape after this one because there's going to be a lot of dead reptiles here.
Without fail.
I feel bad for him, Reptile King. They picked a way bigger fight than they can handle.
Understood.
And this looks like your army, by the way. Whole bunch of Pterodon riders trying to cheese. That definitely smells like a Reptile King army. Did you program this one and send it to CA?
Without fail. Orders received. Storm Riders.
This definitely feels like a Reptile King army.
Orders received.
Look at him over there making all the threats. If I were playing, you'd be dead. You know, you give Reptile one victory, and he thinks he owns the place. I've learned my lesson here.
The Grey. Understood. Spearman.
Alright, here we go, here we go.
Silver Hounds.
Guide my bow.
Alright, chat, start voting who you think's gonna win this battle. You all start voting. Who you think's gonna win this battle? Reptiles, precious lizards, or Regina's elves? Alright, here we go. First, we're gonna wipe out all these ridiculous Pterodon riders.
Orders received.
And then, because Mazdamundi is going to drop a whole bunch of area of effect spells, I'm going to scoot forward a little, try and keep him off my archers.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, where's Mazdamundi at?
For the king.
We're going to give him a good solid nuking.
Lothem Seaguard.
Understood.
Stand with me.
The Grey.
Hold on. Oh, that was close. Not quite, Mazda. Not quite. That was a ruination of nothing at that point. These Pterodon riders riding away from me. Bunch of babies.
Princess of Alquan.
Alright, Mazdamundi. There's his
The Grey.
filthy magic. Ooh, sisters, back up. Back up, back up, just in case.
My power is
There we go.
yours. Duty
All right.
calls.
White Lions.
Watch Mazdamundi bleed, folks. Watch him bleed. Get ready for some Zlock skin boots here, Reptile King. Regina, do you like Zlock skin boots? Do you think that would look good on the princess here? Alright. Zlock skin boots, check. Alright, let's see. I'm not really actually worried about it. Let's just get rid of all these Pterodon riders. I've had enough of that. And then get rid of the skink priest. Here we go.
We will obey. Acknowledge.
Seal. Pull back.
Yes. My power is yours. Doing my duty.
Let's see if we can get rid of all these annoying Pterodon riders.
Orders received.
Azor, withdraw.
Regina says she doesn't want Mazdamuni's slobber all over the princess's boots. Ooh, man.
Spearman.
You taking that all right, Reptile? That felt like a pretty sizable insult. I like it, though.
Yes!
Understood.
For the Ever Queen!
What she's trying to say is that a High Elf princess has more style than that.
Weapons ready.
Champion of order, at once! With pleasure! Winds of magic rise!
This is starting to play out like all of Reptile King's online battles.
Understood.
His lizards just get owned by armor-piercing missiles.
Forward. Death to all.
Ready! Attack! For the Queen! For order!
The
Alright, here we go. Let's finish these off.
Spearman.
It shall be! Charoy!
Orders received. Understood. For order. The winds are turning.
My power is yours!
Let's finish off that Bastiladon so it doesn't come back.
Ready!
Boy, the sisters are picking up some
Storm Riders.
high-quality kills here.
Spearman. March.
Let's actually finish off some of these hero units.
It shall be! Setting forth!
Spearman.
Alright, sisters, hold fire, hold fire. Got friendlies.
The winds!
Friendlies downrange.
Out one!
Oh, I love the reptile trash talk going on right now.
For order. Swiftly. Battle
Sorry,
on.
Reptile King, I have to have a little fun with you, man. I don't actually really have a great distaste of the lizards, but I know how seriously you take it, and so I can't help but have a little fun.
With Cadet!
But in this case, yes, I've got some lizard hate, because they attacked my army and I didn't want them to.
Abjure! Bend to my will! Winds of magic rise!
So we're gonna hunt down these lizardy leaders.
Wielder of the winds!
Let's get rid of the rest of these temple guards real quick. Later, lizards. There we go. That's the end of the lizard problem around here. I wonder if Mazdamundi wants to continue his war after that. I think only one of his leaders made it away alive. The rest of the High Elves are going to be having pterodon talon arrows and all kinds of trinkets. Nice try, though, Mazdamundi.
A just reward.
Regina says thank you. Try again. Just can't wait to see the wannabe lizard fans come out when the DLC comes. I know Reptile King's gonna be like, man, hey, I've been a fan all these years. It's like, I didn't just show up whenever they got a buff. That's true. We know that Reptile King has been true to his lizards through thick and thin.
Attention.
Thick, joke intended towards Mazdamundi. Hipster skink. I don't want to fight this. Ugh. But I'm not really convinced that all these clan rat spears and clan rats are really capable of winning here either. Piece of crap. Let's fight the battle. Let me see what kind of... Are we fighting... is it a settlement? Yes. Depends on what kind of equipment they've brought. We'll pick a spot and hold it. They don't have any artillery. That's a Grey Seer, though, so they do have Warp Lightning, so actually I take that back. We probably can't win unless we can get rid of the Grey Seer. Holy Pilgrim says, thick and thin, a new romantic comedy starring Master Money and Alarielle. Thank you for the 20 and the hearty laugh. Woo, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right, folks, in the chat, how many of you all would watch that? How many of you all would watch? Should we make a show out of that? Do we need to make this a real thing? Not to make like a machinima type thing here. Thick and thin, starring Ilario. Woo, man, sorry, that was good. I'm dying. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny.
Lothen Seaguard!
Yes.
That is pretty good. Broken Sky says Tyrion might be mad about it. Beauty and the Slan. A rom-com, more like a horror thriller, is what Regina says. Mass, that looks good. Oh, jeez. I'm not reading it, Reptile. You can't make me. You can't make me.
Silver Helms.
I got an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but I got an idea. There's going to be Warp Lightning all over us and summons all over us.
Understood.
Oh, I don't think they can summon on the walls, though, can they? That'll be good. Let's go see if we can do some damage.
We away without question.
I gotta stay away from all these Skaven skirmishers, honestly, with this cavalry unit.
Moving out.
Nick Rutsis, Mazzy got back and fronts and sides. Okay, he's just fat.
Yes. We go. Quickly now.
Oh, looks like the Air family's back. So this will be my last battle for tonight, folks. Hey, what's going on? Hey, you boys say hi. Yeah, I see it. Say hi. Tell everybody hi.
Onward.
Yeah. Hey, go in there with Mom. I'll be done in just a second, okay?
Forward.
Oh man, good times. Good times, folks. The airlings. The little airlings are back. So, alright, we're doing pretty good here. Doing pretty good. We're causing a considerable amount of damage to a lot of their skirmishers, which is definitely mission critical. I got an idea with this, let's bring this cavalry unit over here. Can I just slow down these units with the Great Eagle momentarily? And then, if my archers can sit back and cause some tremendous damage, that'd be good. Yeah, see, I don't want these guys getting up the steps here. Let's bring the spearmen over to counter that. Let's hit these clan rats real quick. Well, they've got a bunch of battering rams. Just noticed that.
For duty.
I don't have to take that crap. Let's get out here and deal with that. We're causing good damage here. We need the other lion. Let's bring him up because we're going to be in a pretty tough fight there. And let's bring these Reaver archers over this way. Get into the fight over here.
Serve the king.
See if we can run down these night runners. Hopefully I can actually win that melee combat. Hold on, I got a couple of comments rolling in. Give me just a second. Put it in slow-mo so I can actually do this here. Kai Wilcoxon, thanks again for another 5. He says Regina and Reptile King versus Dark Elves and Beastmen. Let's see it. Okay, maybe on another one. Thank you so much for the 5 pounds. Kai, you're too kind. Richard Smith says, have a good night, or have a nice night. Hope I can make it to another stream soon. Thank you so much for being here, Richard. Appreciate the support. Can you all please get some Bloodmans up for all those kind people supporting me here tonight? Really appreciate them.
Illyrian archers, onward!
We got a good charge over here. Let's bring out these Illyrian archers as reinforcements. Oh boy, we got ladders over here. What happened? I thought I just saw rats on those ladders and then they just disappeared. They're out here? I don't know what happened right there. That was different. Never seen anything quite like that. And let's wreck some clan rats. All right, there we go. And let's head out over here and get these night runners off our case. Let's actually just kind of help clean up this fight, and then we can deal with the night runners. I'm taking a lot of damage from these Skaven skirmishers as expected, because their skirmishers are apparently melee beast beyond the wildest dreams of everything ever known in Warhammer ever. Armored, shielded cavalry, no problem for Skaven skirmishers with no armor piercing attack. I still don't know what it is. Is it just the difficulty factor that's making this happen in the campaign? I mean, because if so, I want to start playing multiplayer with Skaven skirmishers, because they beat everything. Okay, where did the Grey Seer end up at? And does he have protection from my eagle? That is the question. Where is this Grey Seer? These guys routed and came back from routing inside the city walls. Talk about an annoying mechanic. CA, please. CA, please. All right. All right, here we go. What happened to the Grey Seer? Seriously, I can't find him. I do not know where he's at. Alright, maybe if we like fully surround these night runners with 2 units of cavalry and then bring in a 3rd. I do not know what happened to the Grey Seer. I don't even see him on the map. Does anybody know what happened to the Grey Seer? Thankful ran off. How did these guys get down here? What? That regrouped rat unit was only partly in the city. Okay, well, that's an annoying misclick. Wow, white lions are good for once when stacked up against clan rats. We found one thing in the game that white lions can reliably defeat: clan rats. These night runners are here. Oh, yeah, that ability's not going to do any because I don't have any casters. They captured a tower. How incredibly annoying is that?
Orders received. For order.
Wow, they got Skaven whipped. Get your Skaven crap up out of my city. I don't even know what happened to the Grey Seer. I feel like he just like fell through the map somewhere. Did I kill him? I don't remember killing the Grey Seer. I think what happens with the Skaven skirmishers, and it's a mechanic that I've been wanting them to fix for a long time, and it showed up in Warhammer 2, where when something is skirmishing, your cavalry don't get a proper charge into that unit, and they don't deal much damage on the charge, and so then it leaves the Skaven skirmishers to fight longer, and then they have the physical resistance, and they're hitting you with poison ammo. And I think that's what does it, because CA's never really fixed that charge mechanic in the game that should be working properly. You don't get a charge, basically, versus them. At least feels like, hey, Reptile, check it out. Look at that. You like that? Huh? Reptile, you watching? Oh boy, good times. Good times. Boy, everybody wants a piece of Regina's army over here.
For order! We march. For the
Where are you going, lizards?
For Asturian.
Come back and play. Regina wasn't done with you yet. She'll tell you when you've had enough. Okay, folks, that's going to be all I have time for tonight. I need to go spend some time with the little heirs and Mrs. Heir. It has been fun, and we made more progress. We are getting closer to the final battle. Closer. I think what I will do is I will swing this save file over to my laptop, play it on the couch until we're right up to close to the final battle, and we'll make a final episode. And if I have any amazing battles in the meantime, what I will do is save those replays, and we'll take care of the replay. But Wicked says after party in the Discord, so go join the Discord. Anyway, hope to see you all around. HeirofCarthage signing out from a great stream. It was fantastic to be here tonight. Loved it. Can't wait to see you again on another stream.